This is the first student-led live broadcast in the nation, bringing you the best stories and sports since 1970. We are CHS Today.
Good morning, Spartan Nation, and welcome to today's newscast. I'm Abby.
And I'm Trinity. And now it's time for CHS Today.
In our top story, at least 3 dead and 5 wounded after a shooting at a restaurant in Arizona. There were 2 group shootings at each other, but police aren't sure how they relate to each other. There also haven't been any arrests, but the officer on the case said there isn't any ongoing threats to the public. There won't be any information available yet, but the next of kin was informed. A lot of people were detained, but officers are trying to figure out if they are witnesses, victims, or suspects. No officers fired their weapons, and it could take a while for investigators to clear.
In our next top story, 10 people died along with 70 people injured after tourist boats capsized in China last night. Sudden strong winds caused the boat to capsize in the river in Tianjin City in Guizhou, leaving 84 people to fall in water. There have been several boat-related accidents in China in the past month, and the Chinese leader Xi Jinping has started all-out efforts in the search to rescue the victims.
Attention academic team members, you will have your group picture taken on Tuesday, May 6th. Please don't forget to wear your team shirts.
All academic team members need to check their email. You will have a message from Mrs. Medina about the upcoming mixer.
Attention French Honor Society, check Google Classroom for a service hour opportunity. Your hours are due by Friday, May 9th by 3:30 in Google Classroom. Seniors, if you fail to submit your service hours, you won't be able to wear your French Honor Society cord at graduation. If you have any questions, please let Madame Medina know.
On this day in 1961, Navy Commander Alan Bartlett Shepard Jr. was launched into space aboard the Freedom 7 space capsule, becoming the first American astronaut to travel into space. The suborbital flight, which lasted 15 minutes and reached a height of 116 miles into the atmosphere, was a major triumph for the National Aeronautic and Space Administration. NASA was established in order to keep the U.S. efforts abreast of the Soviet achievements, leading to sending the first men into space along with landing on the moon.
Saturday was prom. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Lunch for tomorrow is a freshly baked potato with a whole grain dinner roll. diced ham, cheese sauce, beef chili, sour cream, and cooked broccoli. Other options include a barbecue sandwich, a spicy chicken sandwich, a classic pepperoni pizza, and waffle fries.
What will the weather look like for the start of the week, Parker?
On our 14-hour, it's going to be 61 degrees at 5 p.m., cloudy. 10 p.m., it's going to cool down, 56 degrees. And at 7 a.m., it's going to be even colder at 51 degrees. Now onto the 3-day. On Tuesday, it's going to be partly cloudy. It's going to warm up, 71 degrees, low of 53. Wednesday, it's going to be even warmer, high of 78, low of 55, still partly cloudy. And on Thursday, it's going to cool back down, 73, 44. It's still pretty high, though. What do you plan to do with that nice weather, Abby?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Now let's kick it to Noah with our Spartan Nation sports.
Last Friday, boys track placed third out of 12 teams. Top finishers for the Spartans included the 4x8 team of Axel Flum, Hunter Bales, Lane Shook, and Mitchell Steele, who won with a time of 8:56. Mitchell Steele also won the Open 8 with a time of 2:06. Aiden Helms won the shot put with a throw of 39-7. Micah Buchanan placed second in the 200-meter and the 100-meter dash. The 4x1 team of Coons, Fox, Buchanan, and Pfeiffer placed third overall. The 4x4 team of Moore, Fox, Robb, and Steele placed third overall with a season best of 3:44. On Friday, the girls track team competed in the Knights Invitational and placed third. Kira McKinney placed third in the 100, high jump, and long jump. Chloe Keel placed first in the 1600 and 3200. Kennedy O'Toole placed second in the 300 hurdles. The team is next in action tomorrow at home against Hagerstown. Sports action for today is boys varsity golf at home against Knightstown at 5, boys JV baseball at Rushville at 5:30, girls varsity tennis at home against Batesville 5:30, and boys varsity baseball at home against Rushville at 5:30. Boys action for tomorrow is girls varsity tennis at Hagerstown at 5, boys varsity golf at Rushville at 5:30, boys and girls track and field at home against Hagerstown at 5:30. Boys varsity baseball at East Central at 6, and girls varsity softball at home against Pendleton Heights at 6. That's all for sports. Now back to the desk for birthdays.
Thanks, Noah. Birthdays for today are Chloe Cockerham, Cadence Watts, Ava Bloom, Emma Isaacs, and Olivia Keller.
Birthdays tomorrow are Elixir Waterman, Jonathan Houston, and Wyatt Russell. Happy birthday.
I'm Abby.
I'm Trinity.
I'm Noah.
And I'm Parker.
And that's all for CHS Today.